Hey y'all, time for a July farm tour. So let me show you around. Right here we have a row of onions, and check out this row of onions. It's really looking good. Got some, remember that video that I showed you of the onion seedlings a while back? They've grown a little bit. Getting really nice. And we also have a few other things going on here. If you see in the background them little low tunnels, that is a salad mix happening. We have carrots. Let's see, carrots are over there. If I can get there right there, carrots. Let's see what else we got. Follow me. So for a new one here, we have celery. You check out this celery right here. Starting to get a little bit of stalk to it. We have some more nice onions coming over there. We had a lot of pests in our onions earlier, so we don't have nearly as many onions as we should have, but that's a fact of farming. These are empty beds, getting ready to plant something else in them. Watch out, look at these onions. Just a few, but they're nice. There's broccoli that's almost over here. Here's tomato greenhouses. We named these greenhouses because we didn't. We have 4 of these little caterpillar structures, and they're really small. They're only 14 feet wide, and they are 100 feet long. And since they're called caterpillars, we named them insect names. So we have this one right here is called dragonfly because it is for the letter D, dragonfly. Here we have a row of zucchini squash, and zucchini is something that we keep planting all the time. Let's walk over here to caterpillar. Now caterpillar, we called him Caterpillar because for the letter C, and his name is Caterpillar. Caterpillar has tomatoes, 2 rows of tomatoes, 2 rows of peppers, and that is also what is in dragonfly. 2 rows of tomatoes, 2 rows of peppers. A few more weeds in here than we'd like to see. Maybe some of you could come out and pull weeds for a day. I know we told you you didn't have to, but hey, we probably wouldn't turn down some help. Here's 2 rows of tomatoes and a row of cucumbers, as that's what that is. We have cucumbers in here. We have cucumbers in different stages. We have cucumbers that are short and cucumbers that are almost ready to produce. We're actually picking a few off of that and down there. And we have cucumbers that we just planted right here. We just planted these 2 days ago. Here's an area that is tarped, getting ready to be replanted. See a row of broccoli and onions between here. And here is, oh wow, I can't even remember the names of these caterpillars. My brain's getting too full here. But anyway, 2 rows of tomatoes, a row of cucumbers, and then we have a few basil and eggplant down here. Right here's some, that first stuff there's cilantro going to seed. Have some hot peppers and some basil in here. And then we have eggplant down here. And we have bees in our eggplant. A few bumblebees in here, which is good. That's one thing that I love about not spraying a lot of chemicals in our greenhouses and on our property is that we have a lot of bees and a lot more bugs than normal. If you may have observed a few potato bugs on the eggplant. A couple bugs are okay, and they help balance out the biodiversity and give us a little bit more things happening, not quite so much of a monoculture. More broccoli and some sweet potatoes here. Sweet potatoes are one of the few things we actually do raise on bare ground. And right here is the farm chickens. These are actually lances. Let me open this and see if we can get a better look at them. They're a little wildish. Oh, look at that. They even crowed for us, telling us that it's morning. And let's see, what else we got here? We got some kale down here and more broccoli. Broccoli hasn't done that well for us this year. Been really, really tough to keep the bugs out of it. All those good bugs I was telling you about, they're not doing us much good. And the broccoli, sorry about that. So that's why you're not seeing as much broccoli as you're seeing broccoli plants. And right here we have a bed of herbs. These are not ready yet. Be a while till we got this basil is almost big enough to start harvesting. Underneath the shade cloth over here, we got some lettuce planted. We're still planting lettuce every week. Right here is lettuce under shade cloth. We put this little hoops and cloth on here to keep the lettuce from frying in this tropical sunshine. Another area that's tarped down because we're trying to get it to prepare beds for fall planting. Got lots of stuff to plant for fall. Here's our strawberry bed, badly needs some attention. It's really going downhill and needs to be prepped for next year again. Here's our old squash. These have been producing ever since the beginning. Here's actually 2 rows that we've taken out because we have new squash coming along. And that is something that we do all the time. We're always harvesting, always planting, always taking out beds, always adding new beds. That is a continual process throughout the growing season. Keeps it interesting for sure. And here's a row of zucchini. 2 rows that are empty. Here's 2 rows of green beans that are not producing yet. Some beds that have been harvested and that are waiting to be replanted. And here is a brand new planting of squash. These are brand new planting of zucchini and summer squash. Here's some turnips that are really getting bit up. And here is some zucchini again. So that was a lightning round right there, folks. And you see that we are not quite as far ahead of the weeds as we were in June, but we keep working on it. And if you look right over here, let me see if we can find this place somewhere in there. You can see, if you want to see I-99, there it is. I know you want to see the garden, but I thought I'd show you I-99. It's kind of how we look right here, kind of how we roll. Just for a 360, a very short 360 right here. And that's us.